Bloody lot hot in here, isn't it, Lenny? You must be sweating buckets. Gordon, ladies and gentlemen, team. I am aware there's a lot.
He's definitely going without.
Been drinking. I am aware there's a lot of people here tonight that don't usually come here. Mike Basso. Look around Mike Goldman. And there's a few people here that don't normally come here from the club and also not from the club. Just to introduce myself, my name's Richard Elgott. I used to sit on that table just over there where the players sit. Now being relegated to over there where, apart from Sandy, non-players sit. Who knows, after tonight I might not be doing this again. Anyway, I'd like to open up by saying how honoured I am to be speaking on Gordon's Glancy night out. When I heard the venue was Middle Eastlands, I was so excited. As a Leeds United fan, that was a joke. As a Leeds United fan, opportunities to come to the stadium of the Premiership club are few and far between. Yeah. I think the last time that I was lucky enough to make such a visit was to Old Trafford, back on January 3rd this year, to see Leeds United beat Manchester United. Does anybody else remember that? Now, before I actually move into the funny part of the speech, I'd like to say it's lovely to see Marilyn Franks here tonight. Simon Cole, it's great to see you looking so much better. Wish you good health. Terry Harris, great to see you've been allowed to leave the golf club kitchen. And Martin Caller, it's nice to see you looking so thin at the moment. Now, I wouldn't say this is the most convenient location, but at least this year, Michael Bartle's been able to get here under his own steam. Yeah, but at least whilst there's no shortage of disabled bays, or disabled parking bays, for the disabled, and for Jack Levine to park in. Jack, by the way, Jack's very sweet to see you wearing the same colour shirt as Susan has got a pashmina. Basha.
Find your own caddy next year.
Please go and play. Basha, can I compliment you on your Ralph Lauren shirt? Ricky Newcross always told me there's no such thing as old stock.
True.
I have to say, this is a fantastic turnout. The club may not be in the healthiest state financially, but quite clearly the club's spirit is very much alive. President Tony Harris. I'll say it again. President Tony Harris.
I love that.
Is supported by a very willing and able committee, and their endeavours should not be underestimated. I can tell you from first-hand experience, it's a damn sight easier to watch and criticise than roll your sleeves up and try and make a difference.
Absolutely.
If we didn't have Tony fighting in our corner,
Tony.
If we didn't have Tony fighting in our corner, we may not even be here tonight. And I think it would be remiss of us as members not to acknowledge and show our appreciation for Tony's efforts. Now, he's quite a shy guy, no ego. But he did ask me to say something. As we know, whilst assurances were given that no list will be kept and nobody will be put in an embarrassing position, he wanted me to pass on thanks to the 57 people in the room tonight that actually contributed to his appeal for £80,000. Gordon, in my opinion, has historically been the best night of the golfing year, and the prelude for what I hope will be a weekend that you will treasure for many years to come. You are an extremely popular captain with many friends at the club, and I speak for everyone here tonight wishing you success this weekend and only the very best of everything in the future. This is the most relaxed I've been going to Glancy weekend for some time. Yes, I realise caddying for Sandy won't be easy. And he'll be telling everybody on Saturday afternoon how he smoked it and how I caddied badly. But it's a lot easier watching than it is playing. One thing our supporters always do is give encouragement. With the exception of Jay, this is the biggest tournament our team members play in, and your support helps make this weekend the weekend that it actually is. Not being in our team is a disappointment. I'd swap my relaxed state any day to be shitting it like Zolty and last year. On behalf of those that missed the cut, which includes President Tony, the exciting Alan Batten, and myself, we wish the team the very best this year. And let's not forget Brian Samuels. I know he's not here, but he must have been gutty when he damaged his shoulder trying to open up his wallet recently. Subsequently ruling him out of the qualifying process. Now, I swapped an email with Gordon this week, asking him, is there anybody that he'd like to single out for special treatment, and if so, is there any material on them that I could use? It will come as no surprise to you that Gordon, ever the gentleman, said that he certainly did not want me to single anybody out, that he had no material, and all he wanted me to do was make a toast to the Glancy team and take the piss out of them all. Now, it is getting harder and harder to do this. To make the team introductions funny and to make them get a laugh from you is getting harder, it's getting more difficult. And what I've tried to do, as in line with last year, is just give you a little bit of an educational slant on this. So, if you don't laugh, then hopefully you'll learn something. Last year I talked about social and business networking sites. This year the theme is the dictionary. By the way, Ollie, you still here? If at any stage I'm losing you, just keep an eye on Simon Gould and laugh when he laughs. Now, a dictionary is a collection of words in one or more specific languages, often listed alphabetically, with usage information, definitions, phonetics, pronunciations, and other information. Each word can have multiple meanings, and a dictionary will typically include each separate meaning in order of most common usage. Let me give you an example. It's a golfing weekend, so let's take the word swing. Did you know there's 9 different ways that you can use the word swing as a verb with an object? 11 different ways you can use it as a verb without an object. 14 different ways as a noun. 4 different ways as an adjective. 3 different ways as an idiom. Ollie, you with me? Some of those definitions include to move with a free swinging motion, that would be the verb. To hit at someone or something, also a verb. You might hear someone say, Esmond, what kind of golf swing is that? This is where the word is used as a noun. Another meaning is to engage uninhibitedly in sexual activity. That is slang. You can also have a swing vote, which is one capable of determining an outcome. Now, dictionaries date back to the Akkadian Empire. The oldest dictionaries include those of the Chinese, Babylonian, Homeric, Japanese, and Arabic. The first purely... I'm getting bored of this myself. There are 171,746 words in the Oxford English Dictionary. Bloody hell, that's more words than Sandy's had hot dinners. New words are added every year. Gaydar, mini-me, bounce back ability, chav, Texas Hold'em, subprime, and edamame are just a few. So, I took a little bit of time out recently just to see if I could find out